smoking tires in the streets to the sets of Hollywood, and onto the racetrack and pretty much everything in between. I'm Tanner Foust, and welcome to Life in the Foust Lane.
I like driving cars. Rental cars, there's just something about them. I mean, there's so much you can do with them. You ride them hard and you give them back wet. It's like a hotel bed that you don't have to make. So, I mean, whatever, puddles, mud, moderate-sized jumps. Some rental cars are better than others at certain things.
Oh, look at this puddle, holy shit. Oh, no.
So yeah, I like rental cars.
Are you Butch?
Yes.
Hi, Tanner.
Tanner, nice to meet you.
Yeah, good to meet you.
I'll escort you back.
Okay, thanks.
Octane Academy was the brain trust of Ford. And this is an interesting time for Ford because they're going for a younger audience. They actually are going to the athletes that have the younger demographic. They're going to the X Games. They're going to, the Brian Degans, Ken Blocks, myself, and Vaughn Gittins of the world to do it for them. And in the Octane Academy, we actually get to show people not only what we do, but let them give it a try. So it's pretty cool. Every manufacturer has a proving ground, where they basically push their stuff. They're top secret, photographers aren't allowed. You're not allowed to even bring cell phones in now because they have cameras on them. But Ford, being behind the Octane Academy, opened its gates and actually let us film the Octane Academy final in the proving grounds. It's kind of an amazing experience, but it shows the commitment basically that they have to making this program a success.
How do you want to get him into a reverse 180 without doing this kind of park pocket thing? Like, do you want to start a reverse? Do a 180 out?
That's the easiest. For about 10 years, I worked in this industry called the ride-and-drive industry, where you set up autocross courses, essentially, that were designed specifically to highlight certain good traits for certain cars. They were even designed to make some cars look bad, but they were different kinds of corners and different kinds of maneuvers highlight, advantages of certain cars. When we first got to the Octane Academy, that sort of knowledge and that background really came into play in mapping out really what we were going to do with these cars. Usually it takes simply one drive, one corner, one skid, just to feel the grip, the capabilities, what the car's good at, what it's not good at, and right there, your butt dyno just tells you, right there what the car's going to be able to do and what the course should have. Should it have a slalom? Should it have a 180? Is the handbrake really good? Should it have a 360 even if the car can, really rotate quickly? And the ST, it had it all. It had a lot of good capabilities. So that really opened the door for what we could get away with, even with the really tight space we had to work with. With Octane Academy, it's all fun and games until you get there and you're on site. And then you need to, we're competitive people, all of us. All the participants and all of the team captains, we're all competitive. So we had a meeting in the morning to kind of really break down exactly the details. It's like a contract. The more in detail it is, when there's a conflict, the better off you are. So we had to know exactly how many seconds for the cones, how many laps you had to do, how much instruction there could be, how much practice there was. Once you nail all those little details, then it's up to the participant guys, to do their job. Working with Frankie was awesome. He'd never driven a pickup truck before going to Deegan's final, and now he had to jump a Raptor. Oh shit, this is gonna be big. I gotta be honest, I can't say go Frankie without thinking the Bad News Bears for some reason. That's a huge jump. It was so tricky to coach him on that kind of stuff because on the one hand, he could get overly excited in the car and make big mistakes, but on the other hand, he kind of needed to be more aggressive. I think the things to remember is to brake in a straight line, you know, before the corners. Be a little bit patient getting on the gas so it doesn't push off the outside. And don't take it too easy on the jumps. Pushing his confidence to get more aggressive, but not so aggressive that he just, you know, cranked it full lock to full lock and crashed the thing off the side of the road. So there was like a funny balance there. He did really well.
So right now we're at the second challenge of the finale. This is Ken Block's rally course. It's fun. We just took some practice laps and Tanner coached me through it. I might take this one, so we'll see. As long as I keep my nerves down and you know, just charge at it, I mean, we're gonna do all right.
Come on! What's the time? Who's got the time? Woo! You are standing dangerously close to this track. You know that?
I signed a waiver.
I've seen the commercials to try out for Octane Academy X Games last year, and the second I seen that Tanner was involved, I was like, dude, that'd be so cool to get picked and like be on his camp. I mean, he's a super cool dude. Like, I kind of expected him to be just a down-to-earth, like, chill guy, and yeah, that's what he seems like, you know? We've got to hang out a lot more in the finale, and he seems just like a normal dude, you know? Really cool.
These trips, there's always some memories that stick. I'd say when everybody got in their rental cars and went around Ken's rally track, that was a pretty good memory. Something nice about rental car abuse. It was cool to see how far Frankie had come in his training when he stood next to those other guys and watched them learn, and they were, you know, not too much better than Frankie. Of course, they did it a couple times and mastered it right away because they're pros, but it was really tricky, but he did a good job. So we're day 2. This is technically day 2 of shooting. Today we're going to do drifting in the Mustang for Von Gittin and then my stunt course. Anyway, I'm looking forward to the practice. I mean, not that it's not all about the contestants, but you got to get some seat time, right?